In November 9th, 2019, I did an epic fish unboxing showcasing several species of fish that were going to go in my 44-gallon aquarium. There was a featherfin catfish, there was 14 fish, there was 5 rosy barb, as well as a Raphael catfish. Now I did my research and Raphael catfish grow to be about 6 to 8 inch full length. And as you can see, that was a full grown fish, meaning somebody probably kept him for several years and then decided to ship him back to the fish store. I actually do that quite a lot, so I understand. So at first, Leo, as we called him, was looking pretty swell. This is him 6 days ago. I want you all to take a very close look to everything you can. The shape of his body, the state of his fins, of his scales, or rather his armored of bone, and everything. Like his fillers were perfect. He was looking pretty damn happy, pretty damn healthy, and yeah, everything changed quite rapidly. So this is him only 4 days later. From a very reclusive fish, Leo started to become a very active fish. And that's not normal for a Raphael. He used to like to hide a lot and even like fight pumpkin spice and other cichlids just to have a hiding spot during the day. But now, after only 4 days in my aquarium, he was swimming in plain sight. Not only that, I discovered that his eyes were starting to get milkier. So I think he just lost sight. The big problem, though, was also that he was losing his slime coat, making his skin look pinker. And that really worried me. Now, let's take a look at Leo 6 days after his introduction in my aquarium. The degeneration of his state have been very, very dramatical. His breathing helplessly, trying to get oxygen in his gills. His face is all deformed, like his fillers are rotting away, literally. And he have a lot of weird marks on his bare skin. I'm going to show you more in detail of his body. So, as you can see on the belly, and especially on the anus, um, there is like a red thing going on in there, like kind of infection. I really wanted to show that to you all, just so if anyone like knows what is going on right there, you can try to tell me. I have several like red spot um, everywhere on his body. I tried to focus on it, but it's pretty hard. But yeah, you can see some deformities here and there on the scales, uh, like hole like that, just forming everywhere at random. Um, and yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on, but this perfectly healthy fish is dying. At this point, there is only one thing I can think of, and it is parasite. He's probably infested by parasite, and now, like the Trojan horse, I now have a new infection in the aquarium. Luckily for me, that day when I bought the catfish, I was actually getting some medication. So that's all the medication I have access right now. And to be honest, I'm not sure if the medication is actually what created uh, like the sickness in the first place, or if parasite were just too strong, but these medication did nothing. Ever since I've lost Ghost as well as RP, my two big goldfish that were once the mascot of this channel, I've never really felt the same about fish keeping. I felt like I lost a part of the hobby with these guys, but I decided to continue anyway, uh, to make sure that the next fish would have an awesome life. And so I decided to go with cichlids and to try something new. And I really wanted to get more responsible, guys. Like, I realize now that in the past year or so, I did so many crazy experiences and crazy mistakes that really cost me a lot, both financially, but more so emotionally, and like the cost of the lives of the fish I kept. I do believe that by now everyone knows I have pure intention. That day, I really just wanted to save some minnows from a certain death. And I wanted to, just go overboard and get crazy with some cool catfish to both entertain myself, you all, and to learn some new, interesting stuff. But sadly, my curiosity just led me into a very dark situation. And that is what often happen with fish keeping. Don't worry, I'm not giving away my entire hobby, but I think it is time to reflect a bit more. Every day in my aquariums, there is some brand new surprises. Sometime life appears from nowhere, but sometime it's death. I realize I have been trying to reach something deep, something pure. I just wanted three perfectly balanced aquarium with fish that would live in there for years and years to come. Again, the loss of Ghost and RP have left a very big dent in my fish keeping hobby. It will never be the same without them, and it will never be the same without Leo. I'm trying my best to help him, but to be fair, ever since last night, I pretty much knew his fate. He is another one of my fish that will only have been there for a very short run, a very short ride in my channel. And I think we need to take this opportunity as a lesson. First of all, everyone, um, I'm not getting any more new fish. I simply just can't. And the reason why I say that is because I do not have a proper quarantine tank. Um, and so I might have just killed my entire fish room by just trying to be nice and by trying to have some new fish and by trying to have some more fun. I need to stop doing some rash decision. Uh, all the fish in there are alive. And so, yeah, if I'm not able to quarantine a fish for like 4 to 6 weeks and to make sure everything is alright and it's not going to corrupt the rest of the aquarium, how can I still keep bringing in more and more disease in my aquariums? It's just not fair for all the old fish and the new. I shouldn't try to nuke my entire aquariums with some medication. I should try to remove all the parasite and make sure the new fish are safe before introducing them to my established ecosystem. And yes, since I don't have any quarantine tank, I'm not going to introduce any new fish. In fact, I will start to remove some. I know this idea will be quite sad for most of you guys. But I don't see it that way. Because remember, at the very beginning of my channel, Ghost and RP used to be one of the only fish on my channel. There was like 6 fish in this aquarium. And back then, I knew the value of my fish, and I knew the value of taking your time. We're talking about animal lives. I'm tired of wasting them just for entertainment, either my own entertainment or yours. So, yeah, if it makes my aquarium and my channel more boring, so be it. I'm going to stop just adding or removing random fish all the time. If I'm removing some fish, I'm not going to replace them. If I'm losing some fish, I'm not going to replace them either. I'm just going to let the aquarium evolve as it should and allow the fish to have better life, normal lives. And we're going to learn to enjoy their personality way more that way. And we're not going to have any more diseased because there will not be any more new parasite constantly coming in my aquariums because I don't quarantine. I'm sorry if this decision shocked some of you, but at the very least, I think everyone will understand it. Um, and in the long run, it is the only thing I can truly do. If I'm hoping to be a better fish keeper and a better YouTuber and a better human being altogether. If anyone knows what disease got our poor Leo, please let me know. Was there something you would have done to try to save him? He's still alive. I'm not going to lie, by the time I'm posting this video and there is some response, it's going to be too late, but if any one of you guys have had like situation similar to this, let me know. And yeah, this video is so painful for me to actually film and edit. And I just wanted to share to all of you guys at this point that my new girlfriend as well as some of my friends are really, really like supportive of me right now, and they are really like sad for Leo, and they are sad for me. They are sad for my fish room altogether, and I just really wanted to say how awesome you guys are for supporting me. You know who you are, obviously, but you know, in time like these, um, I feel blessed to have so many people that are supporting me. And I get if you don't, like, you know, if you think I'm a dummy sometimes and like I do stupid mistake, of course I do. I'm not going to lie. I'm not the best fish keeper out there. I'm probably one of the worst. um, but I'm trying. I'm trying to evolve my way of thinking. I'm trying to evolve my way of keeping fish to limit the damage of my curiosity on animal being. You know, I'm trying my best. I'm really happy for my guppies that are just growing and popping everywhere. Like there is still hope. That's what I'm getting at. There is still hope. I just have to stop trying to diversify my fish stock so much, and you know, I'm just going to learn to love only a few species and really like build up this thing where I only get a few fish, but they live a very happy life. I think it's reasonable. I don't think I need to get like crazy fish all the time. I think it's boring to just get a fish only to sell him 2 months later because I'm not satisfied. I think it's dumb. I love my good old pumpkin spice. I love my good old Lucius. I love my guppies. I love these guys. I love Quill, my new catfish. He's awesome. I'm glad he's not dying right now. And yeah, let me know again if there is any chances it's parasite or did I just screw it up completely. It was just a fish being old. I don't think so. but you know, it's a possibility. Maybe Leo was just so freaking old and he decided to pass away. It's not that. I know it's not that. But I'm hoping to convince myself and all of you guys that I didn't screw it up big time, but I did, you know. Um, but yeah, at this point, I don't know what the heck I should like end this video with. Like, what words am I supposed to say? Uh, I'm going to continue to keep fish, obviously. The Orenda power is not dead today. The Orenda power did not die with Ghost. We're just evolving and changing and adapting and making sure to learn from our mistakes and making sure to value the life of the fish and give the proper respect they deserve. So thanks a lot everyone. Let me know, like spam me with like what the hell is going on, what the hell you think is going on in my aquarium. Why did Leo suddenly like suffered from this random injury, like random illness? Let me know what should I do. Let me know what you would do in my situation, and let me know if the new plan is like realistic or if I'm being a dummy by trying to save my fish. Goodbye.